Hey guys, it's that Dividend Guy coming at you with another Robinhood portfolio update. Happy Tuesday. Hopefully everybody's having a great green day in the market. You know I wish the best for my viewers and subscribers. And speaking of subscribers, if you haven't hit that red subscribe button yet, go ahead and do that and make sure you click the bell so you don't miss any portfolio updates or any news that I'm putting out, because there's a lot going on right now and I don't want you guys to miss anything. So for today, we're up about $14. That will change because the market's fluctuating because, markets are open. For the week, we're down 180. For the month, we're up 1100. 3 month mark, we're up 2 grand of 9.2%. For the year, we're up at 974, up 4.5%. On all time since April 13th of 2018, so a little over 2 years in the market here. We're up $3,300, up 16.4%. As you guys will notice, my buying power went up a little bit. We did get paid some dividends. Let me take a look. We didn't do that before. Anyway, we got paid by 3M. We're yet to get paid by J&J or Aflac. So we should have about a little over $20 of buying power added to our total, which is great. That will just help us next month when we buy AT&T or whatever we decide to buy. Then we have the individual stocks, starting off with Realty Income, one of my personal favorites. We have 16 shares. We bought a share with dividends from ExxonMobil. So we have about $980 of market value. Average cost is a little over $46. 4.1% of the portfolio is in Realty Income. That will go up. This is one of my personal favorite stocks. Up about $9, almost 10 today. Up $238, up 32% on all time. On a dividend coming in on the 15th of $3.51. Then we have Altria, 151 shares. Bought another share with dividends from last month. $6,400 of market value. Average cost is $43.60. 27% of the portfolio is in Altria. Down $67 today. Down $171 total. Down 2.6%. Then we have Coca-Cola, Dividend King. 20 shares, $1,000 of market value. Average cost is $51.26. 4.5% of the portfolio is in Coca-Cola, up $15 today at $55 total, up 5.3%. A dividend on the 15th coming in on the 15th is $8.20. Then we have FRT. This is definitely the biggest screaming buy for this set of months. One share of this king. Market value is $91.53. Average cost is $113.40. 0.4% of the portfolio is in FRT. That will be changing. I will be adding more money to this position. Up $2, almost $3 today. Total down $21.87, down about 19.5%. But we only have one share, so we have a great cost down average opportunity there. Then we're starting off the second set of months with Lowe's, the one I wish I would have bought more of. We have two shares, about $330 of market value. Average cost is $100.86. 1.3% of the portfolio is in Lowe's, up $6, almost $7 today. Total, we're up $125, up 62%. Then we have AT&T sitting at about $30.60. 126 shares, $3,800 of market value. Average cost is $29.68. 16% of the portfolio is in AT&T, up $10 today, up $120 total, up 3.2%. Then we have AbbVie at 103. We have 60 shares, $6,200 of market value. Average cost is $72.22. 26% of the portfolio is in AbbVie, down $13 today, up $1,900 total, up 44% on AbbVie. Then we have People's United Financial, 14 shares, $185 of market value. Average cost is $10.90. 0.77% of the portfolio is in PBCT. Up 231 today, up 31.83, up 20% on PBCT. The reason I'm such a big fan of them is they're a dividend aristocrat. They're in the banking sector, so they healed the burn that Wells Fargo left, and I'm excited to see their increases in the future. And they're cheap, so and their X date is near the end of the month every time, so I can buy them even after, say, Coca-Cola or Altria pays, because they, excuse me, sometimes stocks pay, like Realty Income pays on the 15th. A lot of times X dates are earlier in the month. So say the X date for Altria is the 13th and say Altria pays on the 13th and the X date for AT&T is the 8th. Well, then I can't buy AT&T. But with People's United, it pays near the end, so the X date's near the end of the month, so I can always put money into PVCT. That's why I like it so much, because I can always make sure that I buy something for the set of months that will increase my income every single month. Next, we have J&J, a dividend king, 2 shares, $300 of market value. Average cost is $135.79. We have 1.2% of the portfolio in J&J, up $3 today, up about $30 total, up 10, almost 11% on Johnson & Johnson. Then we have another king in 3M. We have 2 shares, $350 of market value. Average cost is $147.28. 1.5% of the portfolio is in 3M, up 308 today, up 54.69, up 18%. All time on my 2 shares at 3M. Then we have Walgreens. We have 6 shares, about $250 of market value, about $40 for our average cost. 1% of the portfolio is in Walgreens, up about 40 cents today, up about 9.80, up 4% on Walgreens. Then we have ExxonMobil. 86 shares, about $3,700 of market value. Average cost is a little over, almost $53 even. A little over $52 there. About 16% of the portfolio is in Exxon, up $57 today, down $850, down about 19% on Exxon. But still, my cost basis is $52, and average cost is about $71. So we have about $20 of upside from where I bought it, so nearly $30 of upside from here. So it's a great cost down average opportunity there on a quality oil stock. Next, we have Aflac to round out the portfolio, my insurance play. I think I might be adding Travelers to the portfolio too, because I've done a lot of Warren Buffett research, and I want more float in my portfolio. So the reason I like insurance companies is most of the time, so you pay your insurance premiums every single month, right? But you don't usually use your insurance. You just have to pay it because you have to legally have insurance, right? So insurance companies get this, automatic. It's like rent almost. They automatically get your premiums for your insurance, and then they can invest that. And most of the time, you don't have a claim. So you just pay this for years, and you don't actually, generally you don't have a claim. So odds are they're gonna get money, but they don't have to give you any money. So then they can just invest the premiums and make money on money that's not even theirs. So I like the business model. And I do want more insurance in the portfolio, and I do think Travelers is probably going to be the company that I pick, but Aflac will be my number one. And then I think I'll add Travelers once Aflac can once I can buy Travelers with my dividends for this set of months, I will be adding it because it pays the same month as Aflac. But we have 1 share, about $45 of market value. Average cost is $35.75. 0.2% of the portfolio is in Aflac, up 77 cents today, up 9.22, up about 26% on my 1 share of Aflac. And this is the same story as FRT. I know it's up about $10, but I don't mind. I'd still buy it here. I like Aflac, and it's my gold stock. So I will, and like I said, I'm really a big fan of insurance, so I might add another insurance company to the portfolio just because I like the business model. So for within the portfolio, the stocks that I would love to buy: FRT, PBCT. I mean, AT&T's a buy at $30 too, but PBCT, since AT&T's getting a little close to my to $31, and my goal price is around 30. And then of course, ExxonMobil's got to be the buy for the third set of months because it's just so low right now. Taking a look at our watch list, PepsiCo. It's funny because I'm a Coca-Cola drinker. I'm really loyal to Coca-Cola. I just watched a video, actually, it's funny, about Pepsi. Warren Buffett was actually a Pepsi fan before he was a fan of Coca-Cola. He used to drink Pepsi more, and before he became a Coke shareholder, he drank Pepsi. So fun fact there, I just watched a video, and it surprised me that he said that his wife said he needed his reading material, dinner, and a Pepsi. I was like, whoa, I thought he drank, Coca-Cola his whole life. But not the case. He drank Pepsi for a long time. But with that being said, just a fun fact that I watched a video of History of Warren Buffett by the Swedish investor, and I think it was a phenomenal video. So go check him out too. He does great work. great videos. But Pepsi at 145, I'm not buying it. But here's the thing, I love Pepsi. Pepsi's actually my um, favorite soda stock. I like the brand of Coca-Cola better, but I like the diversification of Pepsi. So the issue that I have with Pepsi is that I can buy 3 Coca-Cola pretty much for 1 Pepsi, so I can get $1.23 instead of just $1 from Pepsi. So dividend wise, Coca-Cola is easier to become dividend efficient in, and once I have enough cash from ExxonMobil's set of months, because that would be what buys Pepsi, because Pepsi pays in January, then I'll be buying stuff like Pepsi and the next stock. But right now it's overvalued. For me, I would want it to be down to like 130. But then we have Kimberly Clark at 136, 52-week high of 160, $24 of upside in the stock. So I would be purchasing Kimberly Clark here. Love the company. Everybody needs toilet paper and other toiletries, just paper products. So I'm a big fan of Kimberly Clark. Next, Procter & Gamble, Dividend King. We have at $137, about $10 of upside there. I'd buy it. $10 is a decent, upside for Procter & Gamble, and it's a crazy good company. Love the product line. I'll go over that sometime, just showing you guys exactly what they own. But Procter & Gamble's definitely in my top 5. They're a phenomenally run company with a great dividend growth history, so definitely want some of them in the portfolio. Next, Essex Property Trust. This is the gold stock for the watch list for this set of months. Just $60 to $300, so $330, about $90 of upside in the stock. And it's real estate, so this is my real estate play for this set of months, and I'm excited to own it, especially with that upside, a $2 dividend, and an aristocrat status. Everything I look for in a great quality growth stock. Next, we have Black Hills at $60. We still have $27 of upside, so this would be the gold stock for this set of months because I want a utility. I want exposure to the utility sector. They're very close to Dividend King status, and they actually do electricity distribution in surrounding states to mine, but they do actually do gas distribution here in my state of Iowa. So it's kind of a homegrown stock. So that's why I wanted it in the portfolio. But it does have great dividend growth, close to king status, but it technically won't get king status because it's not. I believe they have to be in the S&P 500 in order to be dividend kings. But great utility play. I'm excited to buy them, and they've definitely got some upside. Next, we have Mickey D's at $216, about $15 of upside. I'd still buy McDonald's. It's going to be my real estate play for this set of months, and I'm a huge fan of it. I eat there way too often, so definitely. And The Founder with Michael Keaton's one of my favorite movies of all time, so love me some McDonald's. Then Airbnb at 126, a 52-week high of 165. So if you would have bought it on IPO day, you're already down $40 a share. That's why I didn't touch it on IPO day because I was worried about the dip of insiders selling. So I'll wait and see what the stock actually does. Disney at 172, it's a 52-week high nearly, so not touching that. I had it at 125, should have stuck with the stock. But I will buy Disney. It's one of my personal favorite stocks. Then we have Berkshire Hathaway for the growth portfolio to round it all out at 225, about $10 of upside. Definitely want to buy a lot of Berkshire Hathaway. Love See's Candies, love the pharmaceuticals that he just bought. The reason I was iffy on them is because of all the financial stocks that he owns. But given that they have all capped their dividends and said no share buybacks, and the Fed's doing stress tests on banks currently, I don't blame Buffett on getting out of banks because his money's kind of stuck there without growing. I know he still owns Bank of New York Mellon. He didn't change his position in U.S. Bank, and he still has a pretty big. He just added to a stake of Bank of America, but I think he cut most of the loser banks that he wasn't a fan of. So I'm happy that he made the portfolio a little bit healthier. I know he owns Apple and Amazon, so like he's got good tech companies as well. So I think he's poised for growth. And I'm excited to see, what Berkshire does. But this is definitely my favorite growth stock out of the entire portfolio, so I will be adding to them. But with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. Remember to hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so you don't miss any updates. I do a portfolio update Monday through Friday. I do news videos and dividend increase videos, and I do a lot of content. So if you guys don't want to miss any stock market news or portfolio updates, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to be one of the most consistent finance channels here on YouTube. I have nothing on Meet Kevin because he's doing like 5 videos a day, but I have a full-time job on top of this as well, so I'm trying to do as much as I can. So if you guys appreciate the grind, appreciate the consistency, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.